From suburban Detroit, we proudly bring you the Pistons at the Palace of Auburn Hills. So for the Thunder, their last game, a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
And nothing went well offensively on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds: disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, or whatever else you wanted to use to describe that would be appropriate.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. On the perimeter, it's Waiters and Durant, and it's Westbrook in at the point. And Kanter drops them both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
There's Freak, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Durant, no good. And Detroit has possession. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And no doubt in my mind, the overriding factor in that game was their huge edge on the backboard.
Yeah, the level of energy they had, guys, in the win wasn't matched by their opponents, and that rebounding difference, I think, was indicative of that.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
To the middle, stolen by Kanter. Drummond working against Westbrook. The shot is off. Good D by Drummond. The Pistons have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Freak.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And both free throws good from Freak. Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Westbrook against Jackson, and Ibaka kicks to Waiters. Off target with his 3. The Pistons with a quick start to this game. 4-point game. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And this is the first of 2 games between the two, East versus West, so they don't see a whole lot of one another.
Yeah, and Greg, for me, that just raises the intrigue level. Some matchups we don't get to see that often, so I'll be watching this one closely.
Outside Durant. There's the screen. Westbrook with a wide open look. Westbrook missing again.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And Waiters kicks to Westbrook. To the paint. Will it go? And it's laid in by Ibaka.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Harris outside. He feeds it to Freak. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And that's 15 points for Freak.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up. Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Harris outside. Here's Freak. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Jackson. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 19 assists, and 2 rebounds. He has been at his most dynamic, no question about it, a real handful.
Well, he's operating at the highest level right now, one of the truly elite talents in the NBA. What a game we've seen here for Freak. He's already got 17 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
No luck. So the Thunder will take it the other way. It's Durant with the drive. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Shoots from the right block, and Kanter pulls it down. Thunder trailing by 7. Durant kicks to Westbrook. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Here's Kanter. The 17-footer goes down. Kanter's got 6.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
And Drummond kicks to Caldwell Pope. And it's Freak missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Ibaka sets the pick for Durant. A wide open look here for Ibaka. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Jackson. There's Freak, and it's blocked by Ibaka. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Outside for Durant. And there's another one for the Thunder.
You know, usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks. But that's not the case here.
Well, it's about rhythm, and they put this run together on the strength of their mid-range jump shot. They might as well be layups with the way they're shooting.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by Freak. Kanter. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Kanter's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. The Pistons have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Billy Donovan for a moment. With this being their first meeting of the year, he stressed to his team to rely on their instincts on the offensive end, saying,
Patience.
we do a good job of finding
Patience.
soft spots in
Taking
defense.
early
Not
threes
always
is leading to
easy.
long
As long as we
rebounds,
can
which equal to
continue
transition
doing that
points.
here, we'll be in good
Make
shape.
the defense
We'll see
move.
if that holds true,
And let's
guys.
pass up a good
report,
shot
Doris. Well
for
said.
a great
Hey,
shot.
An interesting thing to
Let
address
the game
before
come
the
to
game.
you.
And clearly,
Forcing the
coach has
issue.
been hammering home the point to his guys that good shot selection is absolutely key.
And I don't think you can ever overemphasize that point. I mean, intelligent basketball is about being selective with your shots. And I think that's what will win the game for them.
The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. Freak number 1. And, of course, Kevin Durant.
Well, both of these guys have been great of late. Is who will be able to continue the trend. I mean, they're in a nice rhythm right now as far as scoring the basketball. Can they keep it up? I think so if they stay healthy.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Harris against Durant. For 3, Westbrook. Rebounded by the Pistons.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Here's Freak. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 5 assists tonight. There's a screen by Kanter. And Westbrook, here we go. And it's sent back by Drummond. Pistons leading by 5. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by Freak.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling. And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Now here's Durant. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Portland.
Yeah, but Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. I mean, he was aggressive to attack the D, not settling, and really did a good job of cashing in on those free throws.
Here's Jackson. Dion Waiters making his last shot. Here's Freak. They get it back. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
And that one's good. Westbrook's got his second basket.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
Here we can get a look at Oklahoma City, Kevin, and what kind of numbers they put up in the last 10 games. 3rd in blocks, 7th in assists, and they're a top 10 shooting team from the foul line. Pretty good company for that team.
And talking about the shot blocking ability, you love that mentality. No shot goes unchallenged around the rim. They make sure of that. You have to earn everything you get on the inside.
So here's Westbrook following the basket by Freak. Durant wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Stolen by Durant, and now a fast break for the Thunder. Westbrook with the bucket.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal, and then excellent transition offense.
And really, it all stems from the aggressive defense. That's what the doctor ordered.
And Durant, here we go. Henderson, no one around him. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one. Down low, Freak. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Freak's got 31 points.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Now Jackson following Durant's three-point attempt. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Westbrook passes to Durant. Again, Durant missing.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out, man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And he gets the bucket.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Pistons leading by 7. Jackson kicks to Morris. Here's Freak. Right through the D for the layup. Freak's got 37.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Kicks it out to Johnson. Inside. Here's Freak. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
He had a nice open look right there. 8 points for Kevin Durant.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Jackson kicks to Freak. Durant with the steal. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first. And Serge Ibaka, becoming known for his shooting ability now. He talked about the confidence his...
Don't shoot. He's screaming you. Shoot ball.
Well, if you wonder how much difference a coach can make. It's an entirely new group now out there. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Cantor, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Durant comes in for Waiters. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Randy Foye. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. Freak in at the 4 spot. Reggie Jackson out there with Johnson. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Drummond in at center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, the effort and the aggression really favors them thus far. They've completely dominated the backboard.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Durant, that's good.
Almost automatic when he can get the basketball that close to the basket.
Well, defense has to be played earlier in that situation. You've got to fight to not allow him to get that position in the first place.
Thunder trailing by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points. Well, Westbrook has been great. He has 8 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
He hits the second from the line. Thunder trailing by 8. He kicks it to Ibaka. And it's Durant, that time on the assist from Ibaka. And that's 12 points for Kevin Durant.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
And Freak throws it down.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
For 3, Durant. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's tipped. Stolen by Durant. Westbrook drives in, and it's sent back by Drummond. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks, boy, was he tremendous. He dropped in a staggering amount of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Here's Ibaka, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 15 points for Serge Ibaka.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3. Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Cantor dishes to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Henderson. Off target with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Freak passes to Jackson. The feed now to Freak from 11 feet away. No good. Durant with some nice D. The pass to Henderson. Outside Westbrook. Cantor kicks to Henderson. Screened by Ibaka. Shot, high post. Tries again. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Just absolute domination in this one for Enes Kanter. He's got 10 points and 1 steal as well.
And his offense has matched the defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you can say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Durant, that one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
And that one's good. Freak.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Durant for 3, and it's Freak with the rebound.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often. Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
There's a screen by Kanter. Ibaka sets the pick for Durant. Off the pick, and Ibaka slams it in.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Freak. The Thunder made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. That one is no good. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Westbrook, and it's blocked. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he really just broke out the entire arsenal of post moves there in that first half.
And I think he might even have a few more tricks up his sleeve. I mean, he'll break them out as we start heading down the stretch. I'm sure of that.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2, and it's Kanter in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That ties it up. 8 points for Dion Waiters.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's Kanter, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 16 points for Enes Kanter.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Drummond the screen. Here's Freak, and it's good.